The number of gang-related homicides in 2016, according to official statistics released by the Belize Police Department, stood at 17 by year's end. That seemingly nominal figure, however, is indicative of an escalating issue. The explosion of criminal activity across the city, particularly linked to rival groups waging war upon each other, is a social phenomenon that has, at times, brought law enforcement to its knees.
Many of the murders that occurred were crimes of opportunities, and many cases were not preventable from the police side. You must understand that there are other issues that drive the level of crimes out there, in particular murders, because of the various disagreements between the different groups.
Having implemented several measures in an attempt to overcome that challenge, the department has turned to community policing. It's a model that has been criticized as ineffective in certain corners of the agency, one that has also proven to be fairly helpful in addressing the issue of gang violence.
We are seeing some results. We are not yet where we want to be, but what we want to do is to be able to show the community exactly what we are doing as a department to be able to make them feel safe and secure in their respective homes. Just to put police in an area as a form of deterrent will not curb crime situations. So in addition to the additional patrols we have put in, we have also intensified our mediation and intervention with the different groups within the area, and that too is playing a significant role in us getting to where we want to go, to be able to restore that degree of safety that the members of the public rightly wants. So we will continue those efforts in terms of ensuring that we maintain dialogue with the different factions, because at the end of the day, what we want to do is to make these young people understand that there are different ways to resolve their conflicts rather than through the use of force or violence.
It's a powerful message being delivered to members of the various groups. Deshawn Jawhi Morris is a reformed gangster. He's also an emissary of that idea.
The space that they're in right now, I've been in that space, and I've elevated beyond that. So now I'm really just trying to give them a little bit of what helped me get to a place where I can forgive my enemies. I got dead homies too. I done been to prison. I done been shot at. I done shot at people. I done shot people. I done did the whole nine. I done buried 36 of my friends. So no one can't tell me anything about what it takes to forgive somebody. So I'm just kind of trying to share those things with them, to kind of trying to elevate their minds, to get them out of that space of hate, because that's what's fueling them.
While there are indeed personal disputes among rival factions, much of what also provides that impetus is the lucrative sale of narcotics. Drug use among Belizeans, particularly the consumption of marijuana, has spiked in recent years. So too have the ensuing turf wars. The rising death toll carried over seamlessly from the end of 2016 into 2017.
2 weeks ago, we did a session at one of the schools here on the south side. And one little girl stood up and she said to Jawhi, "My brother is in the gang. Sir, can you please tell me something that I can tell him so he can stop?" And her tears started falling. These guys don't see that. They're on the move, and they have no time to look back and see who's hurting while they're gone.
Perhaps there isn't much time to stare in one's rear view while barreling down the fast lane. For friends and families of victims of gang violence, vengeance is often just a heartbeat away, and that failure to look back, more often than not, spells doom for the perpetrators of such crimes. So, with another gang truce pending, are these individuals absolved by their enemies for the murders of their peers? Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.